mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Hey guys, it's Anbu, and today I want to talk to you about what it's like commuting to university in London. I know there's probably quite a lot of people out there who are thinking of commuting or who are deciding whether they're going to live in halls, and I wanted to give you some advice today. So, the first point... why does someone have the phone now? Hello? It is quite a big choice to make. I mean, you could be worried about whether your social life's going to be impacted by commuting, whether it's going to be expensive, and there's loads of things to think about. So the first thing you need to think about is what form of transportation you're going to take. So I commute from South London to my uni in Central London, and I take the Tube and the National Rail. But who knows, you could be thinking of cycling, or you could be thinking of taking riverboat services. Okay, maybe not riverboat services, but you know what I mean. And with your mode of transportation comes with a cost. I pay £150 a month for my monthly travel card. I live in Zone 5, so the further out you live from your uni, it's going to be more expensive, so you've got to think about how much it's going to cost you. A good question to ask yourself is whether you actually save money. The £150 travel card, yes, it's very expensive, but you also got to think about whether you're going to be paying rent at home, and you've also got to ask yourself, how much is your accommodation at uni? I've got some friends who are paying £220 a week. Yeah, a week. So that is a lot of money, and yeah, if finances are something you need to think about, then weigh up your options. This leads on to my next point, which is time and how long it's going to take you to get to uni. It takes me about an hour to get to uni, but that's on a good day. On normal days, it takes me about an hour and 15 minutes. This is because, of delays, and you know what TfL's like. The London trains are never on time. One interesting thing is that I actually thought to myself that I could study on the train. Most of my friends are like, yeah, you commute, that's fine, because you can spend some time productively on the train. But it's actually really difficult. So another good thing to ask yourself is, where exactly do you live in London? So do you live in a part of London where it's quite easy to get a seat in the morning on the train? I'm quite lucky and I always get a seat on the train. However, I know, for example, the commute from East London in Bethnal Green to Central London, the Central line is ram-packed in the morning. You are lucky to get on the train, let alone find a free seat. Like, everyone crowds around the train doors, and you're just trying to cram into the train. And it's good luck revising in that kind of environment. So ask yourself, are you a person who's gonna realistically study on a train? If you are, then yeah, that's an added bonus. The next thing you got to think about is your social life and how that will be impacted. And how it's impacted me, the short answer is it hasn't impacted me negatively. The thing that I would say is that you really have to get yourself out there and not be lazy when people are inviting you out. You mustn't think, oh, it's going to take me ages to get to uni. You just have to, just get out there and just deal with the commute. It's actually kind of a nightmare getting home at night. I'm really lucky and I've got a 24-hour railway service that comes to my part of town, but you need to check whether you've got that. And obviously when you're coming home at 1am, 2am, you have to think about whether you're comfortable making those journeys home. And if you're not, there is also the option of maybe staying at a friend's house. I know that's really cheeky. You don't want to be reliant on that. You don't want to take the piss. You don't want your friends to be getting upset with you. But once in a blue moon, staying over at a friend's house, I don't really see a problem with that. Just to give you a quick background, I actually lived out for the first 3 months at uni, and then I made the decision to move home. So my accommodation was actually in Bethnal Green in Hackney, and I commuted to central London, and I found that moving back home actually improved my social life. And let me explain why. It's because whenever I finished lecture, I would take the train home, and it was about 25 minutes. And so I would often find myself just sitting in my room, not really interacting with people. But then when I moved back home, I found myself staying at uni the whole day. So I'll get to uni at about 9 and I would stay till about 3, just like a normal school day. And I would go to lectures, and in between lectures I was actually around uni. And what I would do is I would take a massive bag with me, and in this bag I have like all my essentials, so like my chargers, laptop charger, phone charger, my toothbrush, because you never know what the day will bring, right? By being around uni, it actually improved my social life because I was, interacting with more people. I was actually enjoying myself more. And people usually fall into the trap of knowing that their home is 5 minutes away, and then they'll just end up after lectures just going straight home and not lingering around. So for me personally, commuting really hasn't affected me that much. Yes, it's been annoying to come home late at night. There's so many opportunities for you to make friends through society, through clubs, through events, or even just like in the cafe or in your lectures or in your class, there's just so many people around at uni. You don't have to be scared that living at home, if that's the only option that you do have to live at home, I don't think you should be worried that it will hinder your social life. But make sure that you are proactive and that you really make an effort to get yourself out there. So yeah. And finally, independence. You have to think about how it's going to affect your independence. I know that living at home hasn't really affected my independence, but that's me personally. But you've got to think about what your family situation is at home and what matters to you the most. At the end of the day, the overall message of this video is that different people value different things. Now you've got to think about what matters to you the most. Are you okay travelling at 1 AM? Coming home late at night? Are you okay paying £150 for your travel card? Are you okay dealing with the extra hour commute in your day? You've just got to think about what matters to you, and no one can tell you that commuting is better, and no one can tell you that living out is better. You've just got to think about what matters to you the most. Everyone is different, and you've got to make that choice for you. If you'd like to see more videos like these, and if you have ideas for like uni videos, uni hints and tips, let me know in the comments below and I'll make another video. I hope this has been useful. Best of luck with your uni applications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.